Hello, here we are with a quick unboxing and hands-on with the KAZAM Trooper X4.0. So this is the second handset to launch in the UK. We've had the X4.5, so this essentially is just a smaller version of that handset. So there's the retail packaging. Let's open it up and show you what you get. So there's the device, which we'll come back to in just a moment. We pull out the rest of the packaging. First, we've got the battery. So it's a 1550 milliamp hour battery. We've then got a 3-pin UK mains adapter with USB port on the other end there. So we will connect into that mains charger the provided USB to micro USB cable, so micro USB connection for the phone. This cable can also be used for charging the device with a computer without the need for the mains adapter, or indeed transferring data. We've also got a set of 3.5mm in-ear headphones, sort of very basic ones, with inline microphone there for taking your voice calls, and you've got the button there for actually picking up the phone call. So fairly standard box contents. We've then got the KAZAM Trooper 4.0 quick start guide. It's in a variety of different languages there. And then lastly, we've got the warranty, or the conditions of sale included in here as well. So that's all we get in terms of box contents. So taking a closer look at the device then, the first thing that presents us is the 4-inch touchscreen display that has a resolution of 480 by 800. Now that's by no means the highest resolution, but the whole idea behind this is it conserves battery power, and often you don't need a high resolution on your mobile device, so it saves on cost as well. We've got a front-facing VGA camera just up here. We've also got a variety of sensors behind the glass, mainly just up here in the top right corner. We've got the earpiece, and then we've got 3 touch sensitive buttons here that illuminate when the device is on: a back, a home, and a running apps key. If we take a look at the bottom of the device, we've got the micro USB port there for charging, conventional sort of location. On the left side of the device, we've got the volume up and down key there. On the top of the device, we've got the 3.5mm headphone jack that just moves onto the back like so. And then on the right hand side of the device, we've got the power button. If we turn the device over, and on the rear here, we've got the 5-megapixel camera with LED flash. We've got the microphone for recording audio, and then down at the bottom here, we've got the KAZAM logo and the loudspeaker. It's a smooth touch back cover. There's no real grip to speak of. Now if we look on the bottom edge where the micro USB port is, we've got a recess for removing the back cover, and we can pull that off. And then here we can see the battery compartment. We've got the speaker grill just there, and actually it's a little bit misleading. The speaker looks a lot bigger than it is with the grill on the back cover there, but we found on previous KAZAM handsets the speaker, although it's small, the grill on the back cover actually allows the sound to travel quite well. Now with all KAZAM handsets, they're dual SIM units, and this is no different. So we've got SIM 1, SIM 2, and we've got a micro SD memory card slot. Interesting thing to note here is these are both standard full-size SIM cards and not micro SIM or nano SIM. The KAZAM Trooper 4.5 had a standard SIM and a micro SIM, but this is 2 standard size SIM cards. So let's just insert the battery and get this device powered up. So the device has now booted, and we can go in and take a look around the device. Now KAZAM have done very little in the way of modification to the OS on this device. It's basically stock Android out of the box. It's Android 4.2 Jelly Bean, so it's not the very latest version of Android, but you don't necessarily need it. Of course there are some advantages to the latest version, but cost is the primary factor here with the Trooper X4.0. It's designed to be very cost effective. So you can see you can change all your backgrounds and wallpapers and everything like that. But when you go into the app tray, everything's fairly standard in terms of the applications you get pre-installed. In fact, there's next to no additions from KAZAM on this handset. And this device does come in at less than £100 inclusive of VAT. So you can see we haven't actually inserted any SIM cards here. It has or it's detected that no SIM cards are inserted. But we can go into the settings and take a look at the device. So we've got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, we've got a data monitor. When you've got your SIM cards inserted, you've got a SIM management tool there, so you can actually manage both SIM cards, and it's essentially ideal for using personal and business calls on this device. So you can have 2 SIM cards in one phone, manage them. You can choose which SIM does what, or it can ask you on every call which SIM you'd like to use. You can control some of the display settings from the brightness. You've got light sensor in there, so you can have it automatic, or you can manually control the brightness. It's entirely up to you. Out of the box, there is 4 gig of storage on this device, of which it's split into 2 parts. So you've got 1.17 gig available there, and then a further 1.32 gig. So you've got about 2.5 gig of the 4 gig available out of the box, and then you do have micro SD memory card as well. You've got things like schedule power on and off, which is quite nice to see, so you can turn this device on and off at your own choosing. We'll just quickly go in and take a look at the phone dialer, sort of fairly standard affair there. I don't need to explain to you how that works. Of course, it syncs up with all your Google accounts and social networks because this is an Android device. We can go into the camera here. So it's 5 megapixels. It does record at 720p at 30 frames per second. Now, we don't have extensive levels of control here. We've got the shutter button and the video record icon, as well as HDR mode on the side here, face detection or smile detection. We've got some controls of the settings down here, so we control the exposure, effects, white balance, and we can control shutter delay, picture size. And then we've got the video recording quality, whether we have the microphone on. So that's just a very quick unboxing and hands-on of this device. Be sure to check out blog.clove.co.uk where we have a full review. So for more information, check out clove.co.uk. But until next time, thanks for watching.